All right, give it up for our first RawBrahs audition.
First RawBrahs audition.
Jake Ducey.
Jake's a 21-year-old author releasing his first book, Into the Wind.
The book is about Jake's 6-month journey wandering the world for life's purpose.
He traveled the world without a map to prove that when you follow your heart, anything is possible.
In this video, he talks about how everything is a risk.
And then some just have higher rewards.
We're thrilled to present you our first RawBrahs audition, Jake Ducey.
Oh, Jake!
Have you ever realized that it's just as much as a risk to stay where we are right now in our life as it is to step into unfamiliar territory? If we stay where we are, if we keep doing what we're doing, we already know what's here, and we're giving up the unknown. We're giving up something that we don't even know exists so that we can stay where we are inside of our comfort, and thus we aren't growing. We aren't expanding ourselves. So it's just as much of a risk to stay where we are as it is to step into unfamiliar territory. And since this is a fact, then the question becomes, which has a higher reward? And that's up for you to decide for your own life. T.S. Eliot says, only those who go too far can ever know how far one can really go. When we look back on our life, we're not going to reflect on what we have accomplished, what has been around us. We're gonna look back and say, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have tried that. What it is we really want to do with our life, if we were to try it, that would be testing the principle of calculated risks. The principle of calculated risks is what governs all of our decisions. It is what has made some of the most successful people that we can think of who they are today, and that's because they took a risk. The principle of calculated risk says, take a chance and step into the unknown, and life will balance your experience. This was so for anyone you can imagine. They've taken a risk and they've went away into the unknown. And I believe that's what separates the most successful people in the world and those who aren't, is the ability to take a risk in spite of fear. Because it's okay to be scared, and what holds us back is not fear, but when we let fear paralyze us. We can take action in spite. And so I invite you to remember that where you are right now in your life is just as risky as stepping into the unknown. So ask yourself, please, which has a higher reward? Which path that you choose to go on will fulfill you more in your life? And don't listen to what anyone else says, especially somebody who's not a risk taker that's telling you to keep doing the same old, and they're telling you that it's not possible, but they're basing their decisions, their beliefs, not even off of their own experience, but by watching somebody else fail. So then they say, oh, Billy over there, he failed when he tried that, so remember that while you take a risk. Remember that this guy over there, that isn't me, he failed. So I just want to remind you that. So they're not even basing their decisions off of their own beliefs, but off of somebody else's experience. So go on and I invite you to test your experiences on your own. And remember that there is a great reward waiting for all of us. And we just have to take the step towards it.
If you enjoyed that as much as we did, take a risk. Share the video. Comment below. Tell us what you liked or didn't like about it.
I'm stoked because now I know. You never know how far you can go until you've gone too far.
And the people who are going to be making the RawBrahs channel are based on your comments and results.
So comment good. And remember, be nice. These are our RawBrahs. These are good people. And also just subscribe to our channel and like the video. And yeah, give Jake some love. Thanks, Jake, for setting the bar high. That was an awesome video. Now, for whoever else that wants to audition, send us your information at auditions@rawbrahs.com, and we'll see if we can get you on our channel.
The book is about Jake's worldwide adventure in search.
Let me see his crap.
Read this in.
A 6-month journey wandering the world for life's work. Okay.
The book is about his 6-month journey. It's book. Stop.